Quick disclaimer, White Hive is very hard and very expensive. You have been warned. It is also very important that you guys get the Gummy Baller, as that without the Gummy Baller you will not be able to make a lot of money. The reason why Gummy Baller is so important is because the Gummy Baller actually gives you a ball combo, and the buffs that the ball combo actually gives you is white pollen and some other things. Let me show you guys how important this is. As you guys can see, my Gummy Baller is about to shoot. I'll cover that later on in the tutorial. So as you guys can see, the Gummy Baller actually gives you white pollen and goo, which is very important and really OP. Look at that, guys. With this you can make a lot, like 100 times more than someone without Gummy Baller would make, literally. So that is why the Gummy Baller is so important. Like I said, I'll cover how to use the Gummy Baller and how it works later on. Now on to the first and most important thing, amulets. So as some of you guys may know, you always want to get Gummy Star Saw. You cannot run just Gummy Star or anything, you need Gummy Saw. The reason why you need Gummy and Star Saw is because the Star Saw converts your bag, meanwhile the Gummy Star is made for like your color basically. So if you cannot afford a double passive, I recommend staying blue or go blue and just wait till you can afford that. So on screen right now is what you want to aim for on your Supreme Star Amulet. Of course you're not going to be able to get everything perfect, but you know, just try and aim for like some of these stuff at least. Okay, now for the Ants Amulet. The Ants Amulet is not too bad, pretty simple to get. I'm pretty sure everyone can get this. So preferably you want to try and get as much critical power and as much critical chance as you can get, which is 3 critical chance and also 3 pollen. The max critical power that you can get I think is 50, but you know, it's not really a must. Okay, now the most important thing in the world with White Hives, this is why most White Hives don't make that much, is Stump Snail Amulet. I can't stress this enough, it's very important that you have goo conversion on your Snail Amulet. Trust me, without goo conversion, oh my gosh, it will be hell. Your bag will be filling up like crazy. So make sure you guys get goo conversion and you know, goo. You also want to try and get honey from tokens or just white pollen in general. So on my one I got goo, 2% pollen, 6 goo conversion, 41 stump field pollen and 18 spider field pollen, which is very OP, and pineapple. Okay, now for your cog amulet. It doesn't matter really what amulet you get. It doesn't matter if you have gold or diamond. Just try and, of course, try and aim for diamond though at least. So what you guys want to realistically look for on your cog amulet will be on screen right now. Obviously it's not a must to get these. Right now my one I have 9 bee attack, 3 pollen, 11 bee gather pollen, 10 super crit powered power, and also 4 instant white conversion. But preferably you'd want to aim for, you know, like white pollen, maybe markability pollen and honey from tokens. But you know, like I said, this ain't a must because it's not easy to get. It's pretty hard to get, so I'm not expecting you guys to, like, you know, get it. For Moon Amulet, you just want to aim for white pollen and pollen. So my one has pollen and bee gather pollen. I'm pretty broke on Moon Charm, so I can't really fix it right now. Okay, now stick bug. You just want to try and get, you know, white pollen and honey from tokens, you know, bee attack as well, and you know, the basics, capacity, convert rate, and yeah. So as you guys can see, I got 28 white pollen and 93 honey from tokens. Pretty good, not gonna lie. So you guys just want to aim for white pollen and honey from tokens, if I'm gonna be honest. Okay, now bee quips. I'm not really the best with the bee quips, but for bee quips you want to try and have like paper angel, you know, toy drums, kazoos, snow globe is pretty good. You can have like 1 smiley sticker. Pink shades are really good, especially if it has the hive bonus. You can run a paper clip, depends on what the hive bonus it has. So here's the white hive comp that pretty much everyone's using right now. So you want to be running 1 basic bee, 1 brave bee, hasty bee as well. You're going to be running a looker bee, of course, stubborn bee, commander bee, demo bee. Is pretty optional whether or not to run it. The reason why I run it is because I use it for my bee quit. I use it for my toy drum bee quit because I have like 2. Honeybee is definitely needed. pretty OP for honey from tokens. Shocked bees also definitely needed for the white pollen. And for this, for baby bees, it's all like, it depends. If you have some gifted tadpoles, in total you want to have like 5 baby love providers. So like, for example, I have 3 gifted tadpoles and 2 gifted baby bees. If you don't have much gifted tadpoles, then just fill them in with gifted baby bees. Just make sure you have 5 baby love providers. Now carpenter, you don't need this, but I'm just running it because I have quite a lot of space in my hive right now. And yeah, you're gonna need lion bee, of course. You want to run at least 1 music bee. That's if you have like kazoo and stuff. If you don't have like kazoo and stuff, make sure you run like 2, so that you keep your melody. If you don't have any bee equips that gives that melody, I recommend running another one. Okay, now for precise bees, you want to have 7 of these. The reason why not 8 or 9 is because that's kind of overkill. 7 is perfectly fine. You do not need a spicy bee. The reason why I run this is because I do ROBUX some of the times, so sometimes I change these few slots up here to like spicy bees. And for tadpoles, recommendedly you would want to have tadpoles because it's pretty good in ROBUX challenge once you get like attack upgrades and stuff. The frog's tongue do a lot of damage, trust me. Okay, now for vector bees. Originally you're gonna want to have like 20 to 21. Right now I have 19 because I have that spicy bee filling up a slot, and I also I have a carpenter that I don't really need, so that's why. But later on I might actually remove my carpenter to like, I don't know, a different bee. Okay, so for event bees, you know, you're gonna want bear bee. Digital bee, very important, I'll cover that later on. You want gummy bee, of course. Photon bee, 5 instant conversion. Tabby bee, critical power, scratch is pretty good as well. And you're gonna want windy bee because the white boost token is very important. So make sure you guys have windy bee, and make sure it's gifted as well. Okay, now that the hive composition is done, now for mutations. So if you want to know what type of mutations you need, first of all, you want to try and get bee ability rate on windy bee. It's gonna be very hard to get, but just try and get it. And you also want to try and get bee ability rate on your gummy bee as well, so you can get more gummy morph tokens, more gummy morphs I mean. And you know, if you have digital bee, which is very much needed for white hive, I forgot to say, you want to have gather amount. One thing I want to say, the grind is nowhere near done. There's something that you guys have to do before you're able to like do really big boost. Well, you don't have to, but it's really OP. Well, what you guys have to do is, you know, grind, you know, a little 500 white drives. Yeah, it definitely won't take you over a month to do this, but don't worry, I have a little method to make you guys get it fast. So what I do is, personally, I get demon mask and scythe. If you don't have start scythe, it's fine, just get demon mask, but it will be a bit harder. And what you want to do is, you just want to start up rounds. You want to start up ROBUX rounds, and you don't want to get any upgrades at all. The only upgrades that you will need is the cog upgrades, the ones that actually give you cogs from rounds. You want to get those. And also golden cog mode spawns at round 3, round 4 or round 6. So when you're starting off, you want to check pumpkin. If the golden cog mode is not there, then check clover. And if that's not there, then check pineapple, then mountain top. If you don't see at round 3, then it might be at round 4. And if it's not also at round 4, then it'll be at round 6 confirmed. Then later on in the rounds, it will spawn at round 12, round 13, round 14 or 16. So put a note about this, that you have to check literally pumpkin, clover, pineapple and mountain top at those rounds. It doesn't spawn at any rounds, it only spawns at those specific rounds. The cost for the drives actually increase a lot. It goes to 54 billion once you're like near 500. So yeah, just a quick warning. But yeah, once you guys grind drives, it improves the digital bee by every 10 drives. So just try and do at least, you know, 10 drives per day. I don't really have like a proper tutorial on this, so I might do that in the future. Okay, like I said, you guys don't actually have to grind the drives, but smiley face tokens are really OP. Like, you can get, like, if you're lucky, if you get a good lineup, like there's this person who got like over 1 quadrillion star because of a smiley token. That's how OP it is if you actually grind it. But yeah, let's get on to how to actually use the gummy baller. Okay, so before I even get on to like how to use the gummy baller, apparently not every keyboard has this, but your keyboard, most keyboards at least, has like this. It should be on screen right now. They should have this, and what it does, it should like flick your camera. It should flick your camera like this. This is very important for the gummy baller because it straights, like when your baller's actually gonna shoot, it makes it straight. If you don't have this feature thing, then I don't really know what to say. There might be a way for you to get, but yeah. What you guys will do, to actually grow the gummy baller, you're gonna need gumdrops on the field. So that is why you also need gumdrop helpers and all sorts of helpers while boosting. Okay, let me actually come out of this field. It's recommended to have at least 2 gumdrop helpers as a white hive as well. So try and get your friends to help you and drop gumdrops. So to actually get the gummy baller to grow, you need gumdrops on the field. You can do it off your gummy boots as well. You just want to keep clicking on it. And as you guys can see, there's a count up here. Once it gets to like the 900, that's when you need to focus. That's when you actually need to press the arrow keys on your keyboard. But I also have a little method of like, so that you don't have to press your arrow keys, you can actually press like your mouse button, if your mouse does have a button. So okay, as you guys can see, my gummy baller shot right there, right? And it's not straight because I didn't do the arrow thing. So that's why it's very important that you guys use the arrow thing. Now let me show you guys with the arrow thing. Yeah, I'm gonna call it arrow thing for the whole video, I'm so sorry. Just a little tip, when you're boosting, to actually know when your gummy baller is about to shoot, just like check up here now and again. And yeah, okay. So as you guys can see, while gummy baller is about to shoot, let me use the arrow thing. There we go. So once you guys actually use the arrow thing, it's important that you don't move your mouse or else you'll accidentally get messed up. So as you guys can see, it's in a straight line. Okay, now another thing is, to actually grow the gummy baller, you want to make sure you guys are getting precise marks. Precise marks is the best way to grow it. You could just shoot on normal marks, but it won't grow that well. And to actually like get it to grow, you want to shoot it at the middle of the mark. You can't just shoot beside it. It has to be right in the middle. It has to be like right here in the middle. Right in the middle. It cannot be to the side or anything. You have to shoot it in the middle. So when you're boosting, it's very important that you guys keep track of your gummy baller, and also make sure that you keep your 10x precision along with spawning precise marks. So I recommend you guys practice, you know, like mess about on the fields, like practice getting precise marks and keeping precision. So you guys can see, I shot the gummy baller. It is not moving from that spot, and because there's precise marks, it instantly grows. Once you reach 10x, guys, then you're good, because 10x is the max stats that you can get. So once it gets 10, you're good to go. So let's just say if you guys do actually grind 500 white drives, the way how like the white drives work, once you get more like corruption and the smiley face token. So each time you get more white drives, the more the smiley face token collects, and the more chances of your tokens to be duplicated. So when you're boosting, you do not want to take any of the duplications, unless if it's like marks. You can get the marks, but like it's always good to stack up on duplications. The reason why, the more duplications around the place, like these floating things, and yeah, the more they are, the more the smiley face will collect. Like, let me show you guys right now. As you guys can see, it collected a whole bunch of pollen. So like, let's just say if you got a gummy star and you have like a whole bunch of like floating tokens that you collect it, then you'll make a whole bunch. But just another thing, you can't just use the smiley face token whenever you want. You want to make sure you have like a bull combo before doing it or something. You don't always, that's not always the case, because let's just say it's about to run out. You just want to use it. You just want to use it. You don't want to make it run out, so just use it if it is gonna run out. I really hope that this guide is helping you guys out, because I am having so much trouble explaining. But I don't think there's any other YouTuber that went over like the whole process. So I hope you drop a like and stuff. If you guys follow all the steps that I said in the video, you know, keeping 10x bull combo, or at least as much bull combo as you can, and you know, keeping your precise marks, your precision, stuff like that, you'll be able to make a lot. Also, one thing that people forget, once your gummy star actually explodes, it gives you honey tokens. Make sure you collect as much of those as you can, because I used to forget them a lot. So when the gummy star actually explodes, you see a bunch of honey tokens and gumdrops. Just collect them. Do not forget that. Never forget that, okay? Never. And you know, when you're boosting, you're gonna want a fuzzy ult. So yeah, it's gonna be hard to find helpers, but you just need to search, honestly. Now the next thing is you guys should know this by now. I shouldn't have to say this, but nectars. Before you boost, you want to make sure you have max nectars. I'm not a perfect example because I turned mine into vowels just now. But yeah, you want to make sure you have max nectars. You want refreshing, satisfying, invigorating, and you know, maybe a little motivating in the pot. And if you can, try and get comforting as well. So pretty much every nectar. That would be great, but you don't have to. Okay, now for the little secret trick on the actual the arrow thing. I don't actually press the arrow things, I just press my mouse button. So if you guys got a button on your mouse, make sure you guys keep on watching. So what you guys want to do is you guys want to download Razor. You guys just want to download this Razor mouse app. I'm pretty sure anyone can get it. I'm not sure if you need a Razor mouse for this to actually work, but you just want to download the Razor app. So you just tap download now and it'll take you to download. Once you guys get that, you guys want to press the drop down menu on your PC, and then you should see the green icon and it should say Razor Central whatever. So I just click onto this, and you guys want to click onto your mouse. It will show you guys the option to your mouse. You just want to click it. Okay, now what you guys want to do is this is your normal mouse, right? This is your normal mouse. This is gonna be a normal mouse option profile. So what you guys want to do, you want to tap the 3 dots and you want to tap add. As you guys can see, it created a new one for me. And then you just want to go to the mouse button 5 part. You don't want to go into sensitive clutch, just go into like whatever mouse button. Right, now what you guys want to do is you guys want to do play while assigned keys pressed, and then save, and then configure macro. Then what you guys want to do is you actually want to create a macro and then tap record. Don't worry, it's pretty simple. What you guys want to do is press the left arrow key thing and then the right one. So it should be on screen right now what you should be pressing. Once you guys make the macro, you guys want to tap keybinds and then tap the plus. Then you want to select your mouse. And then now it should be working, guys. I mean, I am not pressing my keyboard. Here's me pressing my keyboard. And here's me doing a mouse. So yeah. So obviously there are some other factors to boosting, but if you want me to do like a full in-depth guide on how to like kind of boost as a white hive, I'm not a professional yet, okay? So bear with me. But I can also do a tutorial with that. And if this video helped you, please consider dropping a like and subscribe, as that this took me forever to make because of the amount of mistakes I made with speaking and stuff like that. And if you want any other beast on videos, click one of these videos on screen right now.